Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Misfits of the Zodiac. My name is Ace. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards and an oracle card for the month of October. One for your recent past, your current energy, and your upcoming future. And we'll do the oracle card as kind of like a way to summate everything. So let's get right into it. Your first card is the Moon card. This month is all about the veil, okay? The veil is getting thinner and thinner, and it will basically hit its peak of thinness for the entire year on Samhain or Halloween, okay? So something's coming to light with this card. And I feel like there could have been some things that have been hidden from you for some reason that are starting to come to the surface and are starting, you're becoming more and more aware of this. I feel like this probably had, towards the end of September, you started getting glimpses of this, and it's becoming more and more solidified as the beginning of October begins, okay? I feel like this could be in relation to either different parts of yourself or within some sort of group dynamic, whether that is family members, friends, or associates at work. This card is asking for compromise, basically. There could have been something recently that came to light that is causing some rifts between people or is making things super complicated at work or within a family dynamic that hadn't really been an issue before. I will say I kind of feel, usually I get group dynamics with this card. I kind of feel like in this particular reading, it's more talking about parts of yourself. Maybe there's new things coming to light that you didn't know about yourself that are kind of changing the way that you do things. And different parts of your psyche are trying to take over to do different things, and they're not working together. This card is asking for you to find ways so that everyone can exist, all of the pieces of yourself can exist cohesively, but are working together towards a common goal, if that makes sense, okay? So in order to do this, in your, so that was your current energy, was the Five of Wands, this working together feeling. And then in your upcoming future, probably by the end of October, maybe early November, you have the Lord of Shadows, which is basically the death card in this deck. Everyone kind of like freaks out about the death card, but really all that it's saying is something is falling away so that something can be rebirthed. And I feel like you're very much in that energy. There's different parts of yourself that are kind of like coming to the surface, maybe have been in the shadow for a really long time. And some of them don't really suit your needs anymore. They don't need to be vanquished. They just need to kind of see the light of day and allow you to look at them and realize, you know what, I don't need to do this way anymore. And there's got to be a better way, a more intuitive way that I can work with these energies instead of the way that I had previously worked with parts of myself. So I feel like taking some time to register what's working and what's not working for yourself is going to be really important this month. Allowing those things to come to the surface and starting to pay attention to what's working and what's not, so that you can be more in compromise with parts of yourself and letting other things just fall away so that you can have a rebirth, okay? The oracle card that you got this month is the Altar. So this is basically talking about having a sacred space for yourself. If you are not a religious person or a spiritual person, that's completely okay. This doesn't need to be attached to something spiritual, okay? But it can if you want it to be. People sometimes get weird about the word altar, and, you know, I get it. There's been a lot of things that have been said about altars, but basically what this card is asking of you is to create a space that feels safe for you, whether that's a space to journal, a space to create, a space to work through energies, okay? work through feelings, emotions. You could just sit there and meditate, okay? For a lot of witches, if you are a witch or you are someone who creates an altar, we also have Dia de los Muertos coming up. So they create altars for their loved ones. Maybe that could be helpful for you. Creating something that someone who has passed on for you would have appreciated, and giving reverence to them this month. You don't want to culturally appropriate, obviously, but you can use the idea of honoring someone that has passed on to create something special for them, maybe leaving little offerings for them. I feel more, though, that this is more talking about creating a space that feels comfortable for you. Putting things in that space that not only make you feel confident and secure and safe, but things that you enjoy. Things that bring you to life, things that maybe are coming up this month that are part of old parts of you, so that you can kind of assimilate them into one cohesive being, okay, and not feel so disassociated, okay? Some of the ways that I like to do this, if you're looking for some inspiration, is candles, incense, pictures of me when I was tiny. I'm doing a lot of child work right now, a lot of inner child work, and trying to communicate more with that part of myself. If that resonates with you, that could be helpful. I also put little bits that I see in nature that make sense to me. Acorns for prosperity. Different things that are relevant to me currently in this life that help me associate the different parts of myself so that they can all come together as one cohesive unit, okay? So that's what I have for you for this month. I hope you guys have a wonderful spooky season. This is my favorite time of year. If you enjoyed this more bite-sized monthly, I would love to hear from you. I'm trying some different things on this channel. I would love to get a like or a comment or a share, and maybe have you subscribe and come back. Thank you to all my subscribers who have already subscribed. I truly appreciate it. You guys are doing the heavy lifting, and I really, really appreciate you helping me build this channel from the ground up. And until next time, I will see you later for your monthly reading. Bye, guys.